past year, we are told that perhaps 1 million Americans, most of them young people, have made the LSD experience part of their lives. Is this a social menace and a cause for alarm? I don't think so.
I'm convinced, however, that the psychedelic experience is one of enormous importance and must be approached with respect and love.
I mean, you start saying, well, why am I alive, man, you know? And if you are ready to die when you die, and you know what's happening, or you think you know what's happening, then that's a lot better than having 10 kids. On the walls were dripping. You know, you could see the paint coming down them like this, just like somebody was hosing it off at the top and all the paint was running down to the floor. But it was so pretty. They were running. Just like they were melting. Yeah. It was groovy. But that's the only hallucination I got.
It's a disenchanted, restless, insecure generation, continually searching for new kicks.
For this minute, and hope there's tomorrow. Because I don't like what's going on in the world, and I'm scared of that. More than drugs. I'm not afraid of them. I'm just scared, you know. Everybody is. Pretty uptight.
Reports of such unfortunate trips do little to deter most users, especially those attending high schools and colleges. They go right on experimenting with LSD, waiting for psychedelic lightning to strike. More often, they're swayed by extraordinary experiences related to them by their friends. Here's one such recollection, told by a young insurance company employee.
Well, it was like being under a thunderstorm with great big drops of rain, because you could really feel the water coming, and you could just, it almost felt, it was weird, it almost felt like you could feel your pour going, sopping up the water, you know, your whole body was just going, like a great big sponge, you know, and it was like a massage. It was so groovy, you can't believe how groovy, it wasn't just water hitting you, taking a shower, soap, and out you go, you know, towel off. It was just, oh wow, you know, it was like a caress, you know, kind of, and you could really feel the hot and the cold. You could feel hot and cold, you know, and each little drop that came out was a different one, you know. It wasn't, I don't think the water must mix inside. It must come out hot and cold or something, because you could feel hot, cold all over you. It was really groovy. It was, I guess the word for it is it was sensual, you know, just, your body just, it grooved, you know. It was really neat.
Because it got so distant and I went right into my own head. Everything was in my head at the time. I went right into my own head. Everything that was in my head at the time. And I was very busy in it. Very around this stuff is it. And I was very busy in it. And I was very busy in it. Very around this stuff is it. And I was very busy in it. And I was very busy in it. Very around this stuff is it.
What you're hearing now is the hysterical laughter of a young man shaken by a wild hallucination midway through an LSD trip. But it's mostly unsupervised teenagers, the rebellious adolescents searching for identity, who embrace LSD and sound its praises.
Вообще, хотя узнаешь, я обнаружился не обнял. Вообще, хотя узнаешь, я обнаружился не обнял.
Simple reality here, man. You guys need no reality, huh? No reality.
Don't pressure, man. It's time is beautiful.
Ryan's mood is gradually changing. He orders all of his friends into another room, closes the door. He sits alone on the wooden floor, visible only by the dim light shining from the bathroom. He talks to himself.
Вообще, хотя узнаешь, я обнаружился не обнял.
Ryan's been amusing his friends by chewing on some plastic flashbulbs. The time is now 1 a.m. Ryan is unable to snap his fingers and terminate the trip, which continues. Ryan's rocky journey ended 12 hours after it so innocently had begun. He was shattered by it.